Ladies and gentlemen, the best way I can explain this is Lincoln Riley basically nuked the entire Oklahoma football program in a day. And this whole situation of him going to USC, how it transpired, Oklahoma's 2023 recruiting class being filled with 5 stars from California that are now decommitting all at once, decommitting from Oklahoma and committing to USC. This is a great screenshot that I took that really summarizes this whole situation. Those 3 kids are all from California. 5 days ago, they were all committed to Oklahoma. They are all 5 stars, and they will now all be committed to USC. Oklahoma got completely screwed in this, and it's a double whammy now because not only do you lose Lincoln Riley, do you lose your great start to the 2023 class. Many people don't know this. Oklahoma had, I believe, 7 commits. 3 of them were 5 stars. 6 out of the 7 were top 100 commits. This class, early on, Oklahoma's 2023 class, now sure, ratings fluctuate, but some of these kids, especially the quarterback, Malachi Nelson, who, by the way, just tweeted, I think this was yesterday, he's committed to USC. So he decommits from Oklahoma, commits to USC, but that's not even the craziest part. That's not even the craziest part. There are rumors right now that Caleb Williams will be transferring from Oklahoma. This is a true freshman. Will be transferring from Oklahoma to USC. He's going to get immediate eligibility. At this point, you know, you cannot obviously, all of these kids should be immediately eligible when they transfer. You take a look at Brian Kelly leaving Notre Dame. I'm going to talk about that in another video. Brian Kelly leaves Notre Dame when they still have a chance to make the playoff, and he's being introduced today as LSU's new head coach. They still have a chance to make the playoff, a legitimate chance too. These coaches, you cannot fault these kids for transferring, for getting immediate eligibility with what these coaches are doing. But this whole Lincoln Riley situation gets even more interesting when you dive into it. There are reports that are saying Lincoln Riley hated Oklahoma's move to the SEC. This was announced back in the summer before the season started. Oklahoma, within the next few years, will be going to the SEC. Tougher schedule, harder conference, going to be harder to make the playoff unless they expand it, which we expect they will expand it, but still a tougher conference. And Lincoln Riley, this was back in the summer, apparently hated that move, and it kind of makes you wonder, how long was this in the works? How long did Lincoln Riley know he was going to come to USC? They had a lame duck coach. USC did for the longest time, really the last 2 or 3 years. We all know USC at some point was going to get a new coach. Did they specifically target Lincoln Riley as their next coach really before this season even started? You've got Lincoln Riley recruiting all of these California 5-star kids, getting them to commit to Oklahoma, and then the second he goes to USC, they all decommit from Oklahoma and then commit to their hometown, their home state, USC. Lincoln Riley apparently was not happy at all about Oklahoma's move to the SEC, and that's apparently one of the reasons he's now the coach at USC. For USC, this is such a major coup, such a major fit. I understand people aren't really high on Lincoln Riley right now. They don't like his character. They don't like what he did to Oklahoma. Oklahoma fans should 100% be pissed. You wake up one morning, your head coach is gone, your great start to your 2023 class is gone, 2022 kids are decommitting, you've got National Signing Day coming up you have to worry about. They didn't look like they were prepared for the Baylor game, although I don't know. There's speculation that, Lincoln Riley's kind of had one foot out the door this entire season, and that's why his offense hasn't been good. It is a true, the whole Spencer Rattler thing is really weird too, where Spencer Rattler is really the only quarterback under Lincoln Riley who has not had legit success. You go back, Baker Mayfield, Heisman winner, number 1 overall pick. Kyler Murray, Heisman winner, number 1 overall pick. Jalen Hurts transfers to Oklahoma. He turns Jalen Hurts, who was really just a runner, into a 2nd-round pick. Jalen Hurts at Alabama, if he had stayed at Alabama, would have been an undrafted free agent in the NFL. He turns Jalen Hurts into a 2nd-round pick. Spencer Rattler last year looks phenomenal. His first year starting, they didn't, Oklahoma, they didn't make the playoff. They end up beating Florida in the bowl game when Florida sat all their players or they didn't want to play, whatever. But it's like Spencer Rattler, okay, he's going to be the number 1 overall pick. This is the next quarterback in Lincoln Riley. He's the former 5-star. He's talented. He checks all the boxes. He has the 1-year experience. He's ready to go win the Heisman. He's the Heisman favorite. And what happens? And now Spencer Rattler, we're not surprised about this, is transferring as well. There are a lot of players from USC hitting the transfer portal, and I think a lot of people didn't take this into account with the transfer portal, with the immediate eligibility. When you see coaches dip from programs like this, the players are going to follow. So it's even worse for these programs to where maybe you have a 5-star receiver that's really talented, or a quarterback that's really talented, or an offensive line that was recruited by Lincoln Riley, but 4 or 5 years ago, that player, if he transferred, would have to sit out a year. And maybe he's saying, well, I'm going to be in the draft in a year anyways, might as well stay here, stick it out with the new coach. Now those players can say, you know what, Lincoln Riley's gone, I don't have to stay here. Caleb Williams can say, I want to go get developed by Lincoln Riley at USC. Spencer Rattler can say, I want to leave. So it's such a double, or really a triple whammy for Oklahoma. They're losing all their recruits. You've got players transferring, and you're moving to a tougher conference within the next 2 or 3 years. I completely understand why they hate Lincoln Riley, but folks, I completely understand why Lincoln Riley did this. The Pac-12 suits Lincoln Riley so much better. You don't have to worry about defense in the Pac-12. You will be the premier program. You will be the national power of the West Coast. USC will. The Pac-12 is completely wide open. Oregon's a good little team, but there's no powerhouse. Like, you go to the Big Ten, the powerhouse is Ohio State. You go to the SEC, you've got Georgia, you've got Alabama. The ACC, it's still Clemson. They're down this year, but they're still a powerhouse. The Pac-12 is completely wide open. You don't have to worry about defense. Hire a hard-nosed defensive coordinator. Let him take care of all that. Get all the 5-star recruit quarterbacks. Get all the 5-star recruit receivers, the athletes, all of them. Your offense is going to be unbelievable in the Pac-12. This is a perfect fit. Nice weather. Absolutely a perfect fit for Lincoln Riley. And, people are down on Lincoln Riley. They're saying he's not that good. This year, his offense wasn't that good, but he still is a really, this guy produced 2 Heisman Trophy winners basically back-to-back, and then turned Jalen Hurts into a second-round pick. This guy is an offensive wizard. He's a quarterback guru. Make no mistake about it. I'm not an Oklahoma fan. I'm not a USC fan. I'm just telling you, Lincoln Riley is an extremely impressive offensive mind, and he will thrive. It is the perfect fit at USC. I would 100% get Oklahoma fans being mad about this. We're in this new age to where you can transfer immediately, you can go to the transfer portal, and this is really the first time we've seen a premier head coach basically quit on a program overnight, and this is the result, and it is brutal. It's such a unique situation where Oklahoma had all these commits, these 5-star commits from the state of California. Lincoln Riley leaves and goes to a school in California. Oh no, now all those kids are going to commit and go to USC, which is in California. So, oh my goodness. One way to describe this, Lincoln Riley destroyed Oklahoma's program overnight. It's going to be so tough to rebuild going into the SEC. Oklahoma still does have a national brand that they can use. They're one of, the 5 or 6 best programs in college football history. 100% agree with that. But he made it 20 times tougher, really. Seriously, this is a tough situation, guys. We'll have to see how Oklahoma deals with it. Lincoln Riley, the big question now, is Caleb Williams going to use that immediate eligibility to transfer to USC and be USC's starting quarterback next year? Oh my goodness, college football is crazy right now. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.